All right, starting the new week, still freezing. So with the bench press, we are now at 115 for a set of 8, then 105 for 11, and then 95 for 13. To put this in context, before I took my extended time off because of the pacemaker, my max reps for 115 pounds was 11, and I was kind of stuck on 115 pounds for a while. So the fact that I'm at 115 for 8 over here means to me that not only did I not lose that much muscle or strength, but I might already be gaining it back plus some. So I'm really excited, especially because next week we'll be going up in weight. So for squats, the feedback that I got if I wanted to get a little bit better depth was to try to narrow my stance a little bit. So I went up 5 pounds. I did 155 for 12, 137.5 for 14, and 125 for 15. I don't really see that it improved my depth as much as I wanted it to. Gonna once again run this by Steve Shaw, who is at Ben the Barman on Instagram or Massive Iron on YouTube, and I'm gonna see if he has any other advice. But I might end up sticking at either 150 or maybe 160 pounds and doing pin squats. So I go down to the safety straps and I stay there for a sec and then go back up to kind of get me used to going as low as I possibly can while still being safe. So we'll see what he says on that. So with the Arnold press, I took a bit of a chance, and instead of going up 2.5 pounds from 22.5 pounds to 25 pounds, I went up 7.5 pounds to 30 pounds, and very happy with this decision. I did 30 pounds for a set of 10 on my first, and then 30 pounds for a set of 15 that you're seeing here on my second. So I think that this jump was actually a really appropriate jump, as opposed to going much slower on this one, and then um, after this point, I'll continue going in my 2.5 pound increments just to kind of keep things safe, especially because on the overhead presses, I find that I can plateau very quickly. So really thrilled with this decision. So for the cable rows, I kind of did a different take with the Vultras over here. I did something called the auto load feature where you tell the thing you want it to auto load, you get yourself in position, and then you wait somewhere between 3 to 5 seconds, and then it loads. I really like that. The only problem I don't like from it is that after it kind of locks you into position, it doesn't really load the weight fully. It kind of waits for you to do that first rep before it starts loading the weight fully. And then after that first rep, you do a second rep, which is your first rep of the set, and only then does the eccentric mode kick in. So I just may bring the bench a little bit closer and avoid that next time because I wasn't in love with that feature, even though it was for. All right, for the overhead triceps extension, we went up 3 pounds to 30 pounds. We did a set of 12, followed by this set of 10 myo rep to 2, 1. So this is good. I was at 27 pounds for about 4 weeks. Each week slowly going up in terms of what the weights were, sorry, what the reps were actually at. So the fact that it took me a while, it's not a big deal at all. And um, the fact that I was able to eventually go up means that once. All right, so for the curls, we went up from 45 pounds to 50 pounds. We did a set of 10, followed by this set of 15, followed by 4 cheat reps, followed by 6 drag curls. So normally with the biceps easy bar curls, I go up by 2.5 pounds, but because this is the rebuild, I've been going up by 5 pound increments. After this, and next week I do 3 sets. I have a feeling I'll hit my progression markers on that one, and then I'll probably go up another 5 pounds to 55. If I easily hit my progression markers, then I'll go up by 5. If I don't easily hit it, if it's tough, then I'll start going up by 2.5 pounds. But this is kind of really good progress. I'm really happy with how things are going. Um, really no setbacks yet in this rotation. And ending off with calf presses. So unfortunately, there was an error in my code for Liftosaur app, so I ended up doing the same thing this week as I did last week. I noticed what the error was and I fixed it, so we will go up about 6 pounds next time. And even though this time I was kind of a little bit less on each of the sets than I was last time, I still kind of hit all the progression markers. Um, so comfortable going up. This may have just been an off week or may have just been a different time. And it's also calves. So like it's important to me enough to do it, but I'm not going to kill myself if like I regress one week to the next, because over the long haul I know I won't. If you like this, share, subscribe, let everyone know. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy.